What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Wednesday, July 7th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. What's up, Zakaria? Appreciate you for being here, man, as always. Alright, so great show for you guys today. A lot to talk about. Today we're doing the show from Tendy-Town. That's because all the major indexes are green. But I will say it's a little deceiving. A lot of red. But index is in the green, so we're doing it from Tendy-Town. And crypto's up too. So, yeah, a lot to talk about today. Great show for you guys. As always, we'll do our daily stock and crypto review. No news today. So we're going to get straight into the analysis. Today we're going to talk about XELA. That's finally moving. A lot of people happy about that. XELA. MMAT Metamaterials. MRIN. Marin software. Newegg. That was trending past couple of days, but today went absolutely nuts. So, going to talk about Newegg. And BLIN. Bridgeline Digital. So yeah, crazy day today. A lot of price action, so a lot to cover. And as always, we're going to get to our Yolos. Hey Monica, appreciate you for being here, as always. Hope you guys made tendies. It seems like everyone made tendies today. So, yeah, great show for you guys today. Let's do it. And before we begin, please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Alright, let's do it. What's up, Joe? Appreciate you guys for being here. Okay. Boom. Alright, let's do it. Oh, Joe, you're gonna like this. I just got a new meme. Boom. The Wendy's dumpster. Okay. Alright, so the Dow Jones is up 0.3%. The NASDAQ is up 0.16%. And the S&P 500 is up 0.34%. So all major indexes in the green. Give that the money. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Apple's still moving. That's up 1.8%. That's at 145 now. Finally. Airbnb down 3.13%. ALF, you know, that was trending, but not many people care about that anymore. But that's up 9.26%. Low-key flying under the radar. We got AMC. That is finally cooling off. AMC down 9.79%. Good. Hey, maybe I could take a position soon in AMC. We got AMD down 4.16%. Amazon up 0.57%. Amazon's been trending on StockTwits and Wall Street Bets. So, not too much movement today, but that's been moving of late. Okay. Got Alibaba down 1.7%. Good. Good for me. Bought in at 210, rode it up to 230. Diamond hands back to 208. Of course. Oh well. BlackBerry down 5.22%. Bed Bath & Beyond down 4.72%. Yeah, meme stock's not doing too hot today. Meme stock's getting crushed today. Okay, we got BLIN, and we'll talk about this a little later. That's down 30.09%. Blink charging down 7.72%. Yeah, so you see what I mean? Index is all green, but a lot of red here. We got BSQR. We're not going to talk about this one today, but this one was trending for the past 2 weeks. That's down 28.37% today. And actually on BLIN, very quickly, I did short that one. I was debating it, ended up doing it, made 20% on that. I cashed out a little early at 20%. If I held it a little longer, would have made like 25%. Oh well, I ain't complaining. So I think I made like 600 on that. So very nice. Should have also did BSQR, but didn't go for it. All right, CCIV down 3.26%. Clover down 2.8%. I got puts on that expiring Friday at the 10 strike, so looks like I'm going to be bag holding. Not too bad, though. $10 strike, I'll take it. Coinbase up 7%. Wow, I didn't even see that before. Very nice. What else we got here? Didi, that's been trending. You know, the Chinese Uber just IPO'd. That's getting slammed. Still getting slammed. That's down another 4.64%. DraftKings, what happened to DraftKings? It was not this bad before. That's down 5.32%. Good. Puts on NEGG next. Yeah, I'm personally probably going to short that. We'll discuss Newegg next. But if we look at Newegg, how much are those are probably really expensive. Yeah, look at that. IV for July 16th. That's at 450% IV. So maybe not the best idea to buy options on Newegg, unless it's a day trade. But yeah, 450% IV. That's insane. I probably wouldn't buy puts on that. I think shorting would be the better play, cause that IV crush will be nasty. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna short that one. We'll discuss Newegg a little bit later. Okay. We got Express meme stock. That's down 9.47%. Fubo down 4.77%. GME down 4.46%. What else we got here? Yeah, the Chinese EV stocks, actually all Chinese stocks are doing pretty bad, but Chinese EV stocks getting slammed today. Li Auto down 4.62%. Hey, Mark, appreciate you, man, for being here. Metamaterials, we're going to discuss this after XELA. Metamaterials down 19.33%. MRIN down 20.3%. Yeah, wow. Meme stocks really not doing too good today. We got Microvision down 3.73%. And the big story today, Newegg, that's up that's up 148.42%. Insane. I was watching this earlier. We'll discuss this a little later. This got halted a few times. And I think at one point it was up to 180%. Don't quote me on that, but it was up there before. Look at that. It's still running in the aftermarket. I thought it'd be pulling back. It's running now. It's at 69, of course. Coincidence? I don't know. But we'll discuss that a little later. Neo is down 8.45%. Now I'm pretty glad I sold Neo. Nikola down 6.77%. 300%? Really? Wow. Insane. We'll have to see where it closes in the aftermarket. You were out after the third halt? How much money you made, Monica? Percentage-wise. You don't got to tell me the dollar amount, but... Well, it sounds like you made good tendies, so congratulations to you, Monica. Man, you're always in these, you're on it with these, like, hot stocks. You're on top of it every single time. Give you the money. Tons. All right. Good enough for me. Congratulations. Okay. Oxygen down 4.91%. I got puts on that for 7, so hope that finishes above 7 in 2 weeks. OPNT. We're not going to talk about this one, but this was trending today. And by the way, thank you, Monica, for telling me about this one yesterday, because I did make a short play on this. I literally caught the top last night in the aftermarket at 21. Made a 20% gain on that. Made $600 on that. If I held it a little longer, I would have made 900. Would have made 30%. I ain't complaining. But yeah, still in the green. That's up 21.36%. But that was up like 50% earlier, so that did pull back. Okay. Orphazyme. Haven't talked about this one in a while, but that's down 6.81%. OSAT, Orbsat. Talked about this one yesterday, still trending today. That's down 10.83%. And yeah, this one I got squeezed out of. Unfortunately. I shorted this one in the pre-market, and it ran up to like 9 something, and I was like, oh hell no, I'm out of here. Lost a couple hundred on that. And then right after that, of course, you know, the world's conspiring against me. Right after I get squeezed out, then it dumps down minus 20%. I'm like, of course. Oh well. So I'm still green today, so whatever. But I was like, of course that would happen to me. Okay, we got Palantir. Holy crap, Palantir's getting wrecked. That's down 7.25%. Glad I sold that. Plug, that's down 8.19%. Can you guys like the video, please? Would appreciate that. Okay, what else we got here? Recon. That's still getting slammed. That's down 11.63%. Rye down 8.06%. We got Skills down 7.09%. Hey, look at that. Sundial. That's up 7.64%. Got a siren coming. I'm just going to talk over it. SoFi, not too bad. That's down 2.36%. Virgin Galactic down 3%. Tilray down 2.93%. Tesla down 2.26%. UWMC up 1.49%. Wish down 7.91%. I just sold some puts on Wish for the 10 strike for next Friday, so hope that stays above 10. Workhorse down 9.61%. And we got XELA. That's coming down in the aftermarket. But that's up 22.76%. What's up, Low Roller? Yeah, MMAT. That was pretty nasty. Should have went for Newegg. Crazy money today. Okay, so yeah, that is the stock market. So, despite what the indexes say, what I'm seeing is a lot of red, especially when it comes to the meme stocks. A few of them did well, but most of the meme stocks getting hammered today. So, hope you guys didn't get caught in that. Hope you guys made tendies. That is the stock market. Let's take a look at crypto. Alright, here's crypto. That's up 1.8% today overall. So nothing too crazy. Let's take a look here. So Bitcoin's up 2%. That's above 34,000 again. Ether up 2%. Binance up 6%. Cardano up 0.9%. XRP up 0.9%. Dogecoin down a little bit, down 0.25%. Polkadot up 10%. Solana up 12%. Bitcoin Cash 2.2%. Litecoin up 1.7%. Chainlink up 2.3%. Polygon up 3.15%. Theta up 7%, 7.2%. Ether Classic pretty sideways. That's down 0.23%. Stellar up 1.8%. Monero up 2.6%. EOS 1.8%. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. So, mostly green for crypto, but no crazy gains. But overall, nice day for crypto. Okay. So, no news today. No important news, at least. So, we'll get right into the analysis. One second. Monica's still holding 100 shares of ATHE. Yeah, I shorted that one last week. Forgot how much I made, but either 10 or 20%. Yeah, that was a day trade. Okay. Yeah, I love shorting these biotech stocks. It's like, not always free money, but pretty much free money. Not financial advice, but I've only lost money like I think 2 times ever when I've shorted biotech. So, low-key found a cheat code. A life hack. Short biotech. Yeah, you're bag holding that, but you're green on everything else. So, can't win them all. Okay, first one, XELA. XELA. Okay. So here is XELA. So for the past 2 weeks, this was trending. Everyone is screaming, it's gonna squeeze, it's gonna squeeze. The next MRIN. And for a while there, well, at first it looked like it was gonna squeeze. Gapped up from 150 to about $3. And then it pulled back pretty significantly. Back to 180. And then everyone's like, oh, maybe there is going to be no squeeze. And then yesterday, pumped up. Today, pumped up again. So maybe there is going to squeeze after all. maybe it is going to squeeze after all. We'll see. But yeah, today, well, okay. So yeah, this finishes at $3.29. That is up 22.76% today. And this morning in the pre-market, this was down like 10%. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And then throughout the day, especially towards the end of the day, it just kept running and running. Finishes up over 20%. But it is pulling back in the aftermarket right now. It's at like 306 right now. But anyway. So yeah, maybe there is going to be a squeeze after all. We'll have to see. So let's analyze this. If you trade options on Newegg, you'll be an instant millionaire. Yeah, if you got in yesterday or a few days before that, I don't know about now. You know, even if you buy puts, that's very expensive. 450% IV, so yeah, you know, these things cost $1,000. $1,100 for the 50 strike. Look at that. $800. No, that's the bid. So this is the ask. So yeah, $1,100 for the 45 strike. $520 for the 35 strike. That's insane. That's way too expensive. So yeah, if you got in earlier with options, you would be a millionaire overnight. But too late now. Okay. So right now, it's trading between this channel, this rectangle, sideways channel, this rectangle of $3.60 and $3.20. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be $3.60, $4.10, $4.60, $5.50, $6.10, and then the high of $7.83. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be $3.20 to $2.80, $2.45, $2.15, $2, $1.90, $1.70, $1.50, or $1.40, and then it would fill this gap down here at around $1.50, and then $1. Or excuse me, and then $1.25, and then $1. But I highly doubt it's going to go below 150 because looks like some pretty strong support here. Newegg 1 cent contract. I don't know. I wasn't checking. But yeah, imagine you bought that and then you rode it up to today. If only we had a crystal ball. You could tell the future. I wish. Okay. So yeah, so there is this gap up here at 140, 150-ish. So, you know, usually the gaps do fill. Not saying this one will. You know, with these meme stocks, a lot of these gaps have not filled. They just keep running. But traditionally, the gaps do fill. So I just got to mention that. This might come back down to 140 to fill the gap. Not saying it will, but just got to point that out. The RSI is at 76. So right now it is in overbought, overvalued territory. It was a couple trading sessions ago, and then it pulled back, and then it wasn't anymore. And now it is again. So it's at 76. Not crazy overbought and overvalued, but it is in it is in that territory now. So, you know, guys, just be careful. Volume. The volume was 325 million today. A lot of volume. Not quite as much as the past few trading sessions, but still significant volume. I think that is the 4th largest volume day ever. Yep. So yeah, this pump today is not a fluke. It was confirmed by the volume. There's a tiny gap between 3 and 4. Well, I can't see it on this chart, but thanks for pointing that out. Wall Street Bets users miss Newegg. I actually did see this on Wall Street Bets. It wasn't like that talked about, but there was some Yolos on Wall Street Bets. There was some talk about it. So it's not just on StockTwits. It's a new meme stock now? Yeah, it could be. Oh, here. Yeah, you're talking about this one. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Missed that. So, yeah, there was also a gap down from 360. So that gap is likely to fill probably pretty soon. It's almost there. So we got 2 gaps to fill. One back here, gap down 360, and one over here, a gap up at 150. So, just looking at the chart, there's a lot of upside potential here. I already said this yesterday, but you know, these channels are really wide to the upside. There's really not too much resistance. It broke through the 320 resistance. So if this keeps going to the upside, there's going to be a lot of price action and really nothing holding it back. So if this does continue to pump, you know, expect a moonshot. Not financial advice, but yeah, you know, really wide channels. So if this breaks 410, that's really like the last thing holding it back right here. The resistance at 410. If it breaks 410, it's on the way up to the upside. And for the downside, there's a lot of support. So not too much downside potential here. The channels are pretty decently sized, but after 215, the channels get really narrow. So a lot of support after 215. So a lot of upside potential, not too much downside potential. So therefore, if you want to go long based on the chart, and also this is like a cup and handle forming right here. The top of the cup can either be the all-time high, 782, or it could be 610. But yeah, we do see a cup forming here. We got the U shape. It's not complete yet, but if this does keep running to the upside, this will complete the cup either at 6 or 782. So that's a bullish sign. Cup and handle is forming. Well, the handle not yet, just the cup. And the resistance is the wide channels, and the lack of resistance is another bullish sign. So a lot of bullish indicators here. And however, the RSI and the volume are bearish indicators. You know, those are likely to pull back RSI says overvalued. Can't expect over 300 million volume every day, so that's likely to pull back. So those are bearish signals. So we're getting mixed signals here. So in my personal opinion, not financial advice, if you want to go long, seems like a pretty good play here. I wouldn't pay too much attention to the RSI and the volume because this is a meme stock now. So you can't use too much logic when it comes to these things. I hate to say that, but it's true. You know, you can't analyze it rationally. So, you know, due to that, due to the cup and handle, this gap up all the way back here, or the gap down all the way back here at 360, and these wide channels and lack of resistance, this looks really, really bullish to me. The only thing I'd be concerned about is this gap up here at 150. Not guaranteed it's going to fill, but, you know, that worries me a little bit. That says that this may come back down to 150 to fill the gap. But other than that, you know, this looks like a really, really bullish chart. A lot of upside potential, wide channels. So if this moves to the upside, there's going to be a lot of price action and not much resistance holding it back. If this moves to the downside, there is, the channels are pretty decently sized, but once it hits 215, there's a lot of support there. So it's going to be difficult to break all that support past 215. So that's pretty bullish. So I would say, if you want to go long, I support it. Seems like a good play, not financial advice. And I just don't really see a reason to go short here. Like, you can make some money, but for the reasons I just said, a lot of support, and, you know, there's a lot of positive sentiment on this. It's a meme stock now, so you're risking getting short squeezed for a little bit of money. Not really worth it. So it's probably just better not to short this at all. So yeah, personally, I would say if you want to go long, seems like a good, decent play. And if you want to go short, I would not recommend that. Doesn't seem very logical and smart. So yeah, we might be getting a squeeze after all. I certainly hope so. I hope everyone makes tendies on this. So we'll see where this goes in the next few trading sessions. Congratulations to everyone who made money today. And good luck to everybody who is going to take a position in this stock, or currently in this stock. Newegg continues to pump. But yeah, we'll take a look at that later. CPOP continues to crash. Well, yeah, that was mooning, and it just IPO'd. So, really not, that's kind of expected, to be honest. Yeah, 410, 460, and then to the moon. Damn right. Elsa, I bought MRIN at 25.56. Should you sell now? Well, we're going to cover MRIN after MMAT, so we could take a look at that. But that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. Good. Doesn't really sound like you like the stock too much, so I don't really think you want to average down. Let's take a look at that quickly. But yeah, this is XELA, Exela Technologies. Yeah, so you bought near the high. So you FOMO'd in. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not financial advice, but there was a gap down here at 24, so This is probably coming back to 24 at some point. I mean, if you cut here, that's not a bad idea because, I mean, this is, it may keep coming down, honestly. Kind of looks like it. So, you know, I would say if you're okay holding the stock, and you like the stock, maybe it's a good idea to average down. But if not, then probably yes, you should cut it. Or you can sell covered calls on it. You know, not sure how familiar you are with options, but that's another way to average down. You could sell covered calls on MRIN. We got here, calls. So you could sell, so you got almost 500 shares. So, you know, you can sell $20 strike covered call for $330 or $310. So, you know, that you can make over $1,500 just selling covered calls on this at the 20 strike. Or maybe you want to do 25 because that's what you bought it at. So you can get $200 for that. So you can get $1,000 if just for holding this for 1.5 weeks. So that's another way to average down if you don't want to just straight up buy shares. So, you know, there's a bunch of different ways you can play this. You can just buy more shares, you can sell covered calls, or you can just flat out cut. Yeah, see, Zakaria knows. Covered calls. He's about that life now. VVOS has a cut. Positive news. Good upside potential. I did see that trending earlier. VVOS. We can take a look at that real quick. But yeah, Elsa. Sorry to hear that. That's really unfortunate, but there are a few ways you can go about this now. You can average down, buy shares, sell covered calls, or if you really just want out, then just, you know, just cut. Can you do it on Robinhood? Yeah, you could do it on Robinhood. I'm pretty sure you could do it on Robinhood. I don't really use Robinhood, but pretty sure you can sell covered calls on Robinhood. Don't see why you can't. VVOS. Yeah, it's like at the bottom of the cup right now, it looks like. Cup is forming. So this could be a good entry point. Catch the bottom right here. I'm not sure if I would, well, definitely wouldn't short this right now, but could be a good long play. Yeah, this was undervalued not too long ago. Yesterday, this was undervalued. 27 RSI. I mean, now it's at 50. But if you bought in yesterday, that would have been a really good price. I did see this trending. So, interesting. Zakaria says he just discovered fire. Yeah, you know, very simple to do. Easy way to average down or make money. And, yeah, you know, more people should do it. Not many people know how to do it, and definitely more people should know how to do it. It's a very helpful tool, great strategy. Okay, next one, MMAT. Alright, so here is MMAT, Metamaterials. That finishes at $5.80. That is down 19.33%. Good. Yeah, nasty stuff. I sold puts on this one at the 5 strike. Expiring next Friday, so really hope it stays above 5, but even if it goes below 5, I guess I'm okay bag holding. I really don't want to, but 5 seems like a pretty good entry point here. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, this is getting wrecked. It was at 22 and just red every single day. Just red. And it looked like it was consolidating. Nope, psych. Another dump. So that's really unfortunate. Hey, but look, this gap filled back here. This gap up. And all right, anyway. So yeah, we got a gap down at 14. So, you know, at some point this is likely to come back to 14. Can't say when, but the gaps usually do fill. So, at some point this is probably coming back to 14. Am I buying MMAT? Not yet. If this finishes below 5 by next Friday, then I'll be forced to buy MMAT at $5. Hope that doesn't happen, but not the worst thing if it does. Okay. So, alright, so right now it's sitting pretty much on this support of 580. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 660, 740, $8, 850, 970, 1080, 1150, 14, 16, 1780, 20, and then the high of 2176. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 520, 450, 360, and then 270. This really should not go below 270. There's a lot of support there. And a lot of support on the way down. Okay. Zakaria. Buy Neo shares at 45. Sell covered calls. Yeah, that seems like a pretty decent play. Personally, I think the better play would be to sell puts on it, not just straight up buy the shares. You can sell puts for 45 or 40 strike. And you saw my video, right? Cash secured puts, covered calls in the wheel. So I think the better play would be to sell puts on Neo for 45 or 40. And if you do get assigned, then you start selling covered calls on the shares you get assigned on. And that's called the wheel strategy. You can do it that way. That works too. Just straight up buying the shares and then selling the covered calls. But I think selling the puts and then getting assigned the shares is the better play. Can you sell options without buying? You can do, well, yeah, you can do what Monica says. You can do it on margin. Or you can do the poor man's covered call. I don't think, no, I didn't cover that. But there's this thing called the poor man's covered call. I should do a video on that. But it's basically, you buy in the money, you buy a way in the money call. So, let's just do MMAT, for example. So you can do a poor man's covered call. You can buy the $3 strike or $4 strike. I mean, that would cost a couple $100. Still kind of expensive, but you could get like the $4 strike for $200, and that would act as 100 shares. Instead of buying 400, instead of buying 100 shares for $400, you could buy one in the money call for 200, and then you can sell options against that. So that's called the poor man's covered call. There are downside risks to that, but unlikely it's going to go below 4. So I should probably do a video on that. I'll probably do one this weekend. I should do that. But yeah, low roller. If you don't have the money to straight up buy the shares, you can do the poor man's covered call. You can just buy, one in the money call, and that would act as a substitute. Instead of 100 shares, you just buy one contract. So you can save money that way. Okay. Back to this. So the RSI is at 43. So that is below average. Not quite oversold. But below average. Average is 50. So this is a little bit undervalued here, I would say, at 580. And the volume, it did 16.7 million in volume today. Yeah, the volume is coming down significantly. So honestly, that kind of makes me think that today's sell-off, 20% sell-off, kind of a fluke, because it's not confirmed by volume. So this could just be a one-off day, hopefully. But this sell-off of 20% is not really justified by the volume, which is a good thing. That's a bullish sign. So yeah, there's a lot of support and resistance right here, from 1150 all the way down to 260. A lot of support and resistance both ways. So either way this goes, it's going to be a lot of fighting to get through. If you're going to the upside, this resistance, and if you're going to the downside, this support. But there's a lot of support all the way through to the bottom. So for that reason, there's more upside potential than downside potential. If this breaks 1150, then the channel starts to get wide and open up, and once this breaks 1150, we're going to see a lot more price action. So it can easily go back to the high of 2176 once this breaks 1150. Now, it might be a little difficult to reach 1150 at first, but once it does, it's on the way to the upside from there. So if you want to go long right here, seems like a pretty decent play. This might not be the bottom yet. And actually, it could be, because it did look like it was consolidating. It looked like 660 was the bottom. And then today, psych, sold off. But again, not too much volume to justify this. So hopefully this sell-off today was just a fluke, and we don't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, if you want to go long, seems like a pretty decent play. Just know that you might have to hold for a while. It might take a little bit to go all the way back up to 1150. But once it does, it's on the way to the upside from there. So I would support going long as long as you're willing to hold for a little bit. It might be a little difficult to break through this resistance at first. Now, if you want to go short, I really don't see a point in that. There's a lot of support here. And, it can't really go down that much more. I think the absolute lowest it would go is 270. And even reaching that is kind of doubtful. So, and the RSI is already, it's not oversold, but, our RSI is pretty low already. So I don't think it really makes sense logically to go short. I would not recommend it. There's a lot of better opportunities out in the market to make a short play on. So, oh yeah, and also the gap down at 14, that's a bullish signal. So, a lot of bullish indicators here. Not too many bearish indicators. None at all, actually. So, yeah, for that reason, I would say if you want to go long, seems like a decent play. Again, it might pull back a little bit more, but I don't think it will. Not that much, at least. So this looks like it's close to the bottom. So yeah, if you want to go long, seems like a pretty decent play. As long as you're willing to hold for a little bit while it breaks through all this resistance here. And if you want to go short, I just wouldn't recommend that. It doesn't really seem like a good play. No bearish indicators. Doesn't really make sense. So, yeah, that is Metamaterials. Sorry to everyone who lost money on this today. Really, really nasty. But, as a wise man once said, buy the effing dip. Not financial advice, but this looks like a good buying opportunity after this major pullback. So, yeah. Sorry to everyone who lost money today, but looks like a good buying opportunity. And good luck to everyone who is currently holding this stock and who is looking to make a play on this. That is Metamaterials, MMAT. Okay, MRIN. Next one, MRIN. Zoom in here. Okay, so here is MRIN, Marin software. Again, talking about this. This has been trending for a while now. Still a lot of drama going on. Watch out for XELA. Why is it going up in the aftermarket? What's Newegg at, by the way? No, Newegg's coming down. It looked like it was going to keep running, but it's back to 66. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this finishes at $19.24. That is down 20.3% today. Disgusting. Okay. So this is just one of the many meme stocks that are getting slaughtered today. So let's analyze. Okay, right now it's trading between this rectangle, the sideways channel of $20 and $18.80. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be $20, $21.50, one second, guys. My bad. Okay. So yeah, next level of resistance would be $20, $21.50, $25.50, and then the high of $27.26. If we go back up even more, okay, that is the high. And if it breaks 27.26, then we would be in uncharted territory. The market will decide for itself. If this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 1880, 1730, 1510, 1330. Great, here comes another one. 1190, 1070, oh my god. Sorry, guys. Alright, my bad. Yeah, 1070, 930, 830, 750, and then 570. And then there's a bunch after that, but yeah, we're not even gonna talk about that. But a lot of support after 570. Robinhood made 30 million from clients trading Dogecoin. Yeah, Robinhood is a mess. They got a lot of stuff going on. They're being investigated by every single organization, FINRA, Justice Department, every single state, all these state attorneys. And then I think 30% of their IPO is they're trying to sell onto their users. So yeah, really don't like Robinhood. But you know, all is forgiven when it comes to Robinhood. They just keep doing wrong. There's never anything good about Robinhood coming out in the news, and no one seems to care. You know, they F up and then people forgive them. Blows my mind. Stephen Curry rookie card sold for $6 million. Yeah, I don't really trade. Are you talking about the actual card or the NFTs? Well, I don't really do either one, but my cousin was telling me that he's really into NBA Top Shot, and he says he went from like 1.5K to like 10K on his trading cards, on his NFTs. I was like, what? Maybe I need to get into that stuff. That's insane. Robinhood going down one day? I wouldn't doubt it. They're terrible. Physical card, yeah. Well, I don't deal trading cards, but yeah, that's pretty insane. Sports cards, NFTs, Pokemon cards, stuff is valuable now. Okay. So the RSI is currently at 69, lol. So, I mean, not overvalued, but pretty much, you know, overvalued is 70, it's at 69, so pretty much overvalued. So, just be careful. And it did 20.5 million in volume today, which is still pretty significant, but a lot less than the previous trading sessions where this pumped up. So, just like MMAT, that kind of tells me that this sell-off today, this 20% sell-off, is kind of a fluke. The sell-off is not justified by the volume. So hopefully it's a fluke. So there's a lot of upside potential here. Great, now here's a fire truck. Super Mario graded video games. What, like Nintendo 64? Like NES? Yeah, collectibles, memorabilia. So these channels are pretty decently sized here. So either way this goes, there's going to be some pretty decent price action here. But yeah, if this breaks 2150, there's a lot of upside potential. Very wide channel from 2150 and 2550. And then once it breaks the all-time high, 2726, it's all the way onto the upside. Now, that being said, it's probably a lot more likely that this is going to pull back than it will go to the upside, because this has been on an incredible run. This literally went from like $2 to almost $28 to $27. So we're starting to see some pullback, and it seems healthy. Honestly, the run from 2 to 27 was totally unjustified. So, and according to the RSI, this is, overbought right now. So, personally, I would say this is more likely to go to the downside than it is the upside. But if it does, in fact, go to the upside, there's going to be a lot of price action, especially if it breaks 2150. But yeah, either way, there's going to be a lot of price action, upside or downside. So, if you want to go long, I probably wouldn't do that. Not saying it won't go up, but that's pretty risky at this point. Not as risky as yesterday. RSI is coming down, but still pretty risky. Still in overbought territory. And, just looking at the chart, it does look like it's going to pull back, honestly. And, logically, this seems like a good short play. But this is a meme stock we're talking about. So this is really unpredictable. And while it looks like it's going to come down, it looks like a good short play based on the technicals. You never know what's going to happen with these type of stocks. So you really don't want to get caught in a short squeeze here. So for that reason, personally, I wouldn't short this either. I think this is one to stay away from. I think the best play is just to stay away from this if you currently don't have a position. Because long or short, it's going to be really risky. It's more like gambling at this point, not investing. So, but like I said, there's going to be a lot of price action. So if you do decide to take a position, that could either pay off really well or go really bad. No in between. So, if you want to take a position in this, if you want to take a position in this stock, do it at your own risk. you're either going to make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. So for that reason, I think it's better just to stay away from it altogether. Don't even mess with this. That's what I would do. So yeah, this is MRIN, Marin software. Sorry to everyone who lost money today. Disgusting. That's unfortunate. And, you know, normally when things pull back, it's a good buying opportunity, but I wouldn't buy into this just yet. Seems like this potentially could have a lot more room to the downside. So, yeah, more likely to come back down to the upside, more likely to come back down than it is to go to the upside, but you never know. So we'll see what happens with this. Either way, there's going to be a lot of price action, a lot of fireworks. It's going to be really entertaining. So, good luck to everyone who is currently in this stock or looking to take a position in this stock. This is Marin Software, MRIN. Did my cousin sell his Top Shot? No, he diamond-handed. And he regrets it. He told me he regrets it. Went up to 10K, and then it went down a few K. So, should have sold. You know, diamond hands is not the way. Sometimes, yes, but usually no. Okay, Newegg. Alright, so here's Newegg. This finishes at $76.57. That is up 148.42% today. Yeah, insane run. This was a short squeeze. So, you know, this was trending past couple of days. It was slowly going up. Had a few good days of green here, and then today it just absolutely took a moonshot. Let me draw another one here. And yeah, this is most definitely a meme stock now because, you know, this is like one of these companies that everyone thought was done, that should have been done, and the apes are bringing it back from bankruptcy. You know, like GME, like AMC. You know, Newegg. I remember I used to order off of this site. Like 10 years ago, I used to order video games. I ordered a TV off this site. I didn't even know this site existed anymore. So, pretty funny stuff. Yeah, you know, maybe the apes are going to save this from bankruptcy. Like they did the other meme stocks. Anyway, let's analyze this. So yeah, right now it's sitting at the support of 67.50, which it closed at today. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be $79, which it set today. Is that the all-time high? That is the all-time high. Wow. Okay. So yeah, if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be the all-time high of $79, which it just set today. And if it blows past that, it's on to uncharted territory. The market will decide for itself at that point. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be all the way back at $30. 29.50. So, yeah, that's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. Very, very large channel there. Very, very wide channel. From 76.50 all the way back down to 30. Yikes. And then if it goes below 30, if it breaks 30, next level of support would be 23.40, and then $20. And then there's a lot of support below that, but no point in even discussing that at this point. So, okay, yeah. So the RSI is currently at 95. So extremely, extremely overbought, extremely overvalued. And incredible volume today. It did 76 million volume, which is by far the biggest volume day ever. Next biggest volume day was like 40 million, so almost double the previous largest volume day. So yeah, this pump was not a fluke. It's confirmed by the volume. So, if you want to go long on this right now, I definitely recommend not to do that. That's really, really dangerous. It already pumped really hard all week. I don't see how much more this can run. I mean, maybe it will, but really can't go that much farther. RSI is insane. Extremely overbought. Extremely overvalued. Volume is insane. We're not going to get, 75 million in volume again. Most likely not. And we got this huge channel, as discussed, from 76.50 all the way down to 30. So really, really bearish indicators here. So, yeah. Really not a good idea if you want to go long. I would not recommend that. Not financial advice. And if you want to go short, seems like a really good play. For the reasons just discussed. High RSI, extremely overvalued, overbought. Incredible volume. The volume is most likely going to pull back. And we got this crazy channel here. So, honestly, it's looking like it's coming back to 30. Just based on the chart. Not financial advice. So, if you want to go short, that looks like a pretty good play here. I'm probably going to do it myself. But, just a warning, this is a meme stock. Very unpredictable. So, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. So, seems like an obvious short play, but just be cautious. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. Don't recommend going long. That'd be suicide, pretty much. And if you want to go short, seems like a good play. I can support that. Just be careful. So yeah, this is incredible. No one expected this. Looks like we got a new meme stock, Newegg. So, yeah, congratulations to everyone who made tendies on this today. Incredible run. Very happy for you guys. And good luck to everyone who's looking to take a position. Don't know why you would go long, but good luck to you if you want to. And yeah, I'm probably going to short this one. So, good luck to everyone who wants to take a position in this one. This is Newegg, NEGG. My cousin has to wait until October to get his money back. Yeah, he told me it's a good time to buy in the off season. If I want to get into Top Shot, he said I should wait until the off season to buy in because it's probably going to go down a little more. Are there shares right now for Newegg? I want to short this right now. I'm like watching the money just go. Like, I don't want to jump in late. Give me 1 second, guys. I really want to get into this right now. I'm watching the money disappear right in front of my face. Short. 50 shares. 61. Huh? What is this? Contract not available for short sale. What kind of BS is this? What do you mean? Huh? What? Get out of here. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? What is this? Hell no. What do you mean? Give me my... Oh no. What is going on here? I don't know. Something shady's going on here. It says no contracts available for short sale. Are you kidding me? Damn it. It looked like free money. I guess there's no such thing as free money. I'll try again later. That's some BS right there. Okay. Anyway, okay, what's next? That made me that just made me upset. That's really upsetting. I'll try again later. Okay. Okay, last one. This is Bridgeline Digital, BLIN. That finishes at $8.55 today. That is down 30.09%. So, again, this seems like a general meme pullback trade here today. Significant meme pullback trade. So, yeah, really disgusting, 30%. Ouch. So, sorry to everyone who lost money on this one. But let's analyze. Okay, so right now it's sitting on the support of 850. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be $9. 11.50. 12.20. 14, and then the high of 14.38. And if it breaks 14.38, it's on the way to the upside. We're going back a couple of years here now. Yeah, so if it breaks... What was that? If it breaks... 14.38. So yeah, if it breaks 14.38, it's all the way on to the upside from there. Really not much resistance holding it back after that. Then it's on the way to... 1970, 23, 40, 50, 60, yeah. As soon as this breaks 1438, it's all the way onto the upside. Gonna be a moonshot. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 670, 615, 580, 490, 440, $4, and then 360, and then it would fill this gap down here at 360. It gapped up at 360. And we also got a gap back here today, gap down at 1160, 1150. So we got two gaps now. So it gapped down at 1150, so this is likely to come back up to fill this gap at 1150 at some point. And we also got a gap up at 360, so this is likely to come back down to 360 at some point. Very big difference there in price. 1150, 360, so yeah. Wow. A friend of mine was perplexed as to why you dropped BL and IN because you didn't want to get stuck bag holding, and because you wanted tendies. That's why. You should have said tendies. That's why. But yeah, very good play there. Chad move. It would have been more of a beast play if you shorted BLIN and then get into NEGG. But yeah, either way, really good play there. Nicely done. Congratulations. Money. Yeah, of course. Okay, so, yeah, there's very wide channels to the upside. So if this does go back up, expect a lot of price action. Very wide channel here from $9 to $11.50. And then $12.20 to $14. Very, very wide channels. And again, if this breaks $14.38, it's all the way onto the upside. Not much resistance holding this back from mooning. To the downside, there's a pretty big channel here from $8.50 to $6.80, $6.75. But then after that, after a break $6.75, there's some pretty strong support there after that. The channels get a lot more narrow. So, not too much resistance to the upside. Oh. Let's try that again. So yeah, not too much resistance to the upside and a lot of support to the downside, which is a bullish sign. The RSI is at 68, so no longer in overbought, overvalued territory, but pretty much, again, 70 is overbought, overvalued territory. It's at 68, so not officially in there, but pretty much. And again with the volume, very low volume day. It did 21 million in volume today, which is still a lot of volume, but not even close to anywhere near it has been doing in the past few trading sessions. So for that reason, that makes me think that this sell-off today, this 30% sell-off, was a fluke. It's not justified by the volume. So that is also a bullish sign there. So hopefully it is a fluke and, recovers pretty quickly. So, based on all of that information, I personally wouldn't make any play on this one, to the upside or the downside, long or short, because there is a lot of upside potential if this does in fact go to the upside. But this had an incredible run today. This has had an incredible run so far, similar to MRIN. All the way from like $2 to $14. So this pullback is pretty healthy here, and it doesn't look quite done yet. So I would say it's more likely to come back down than to go to the upside. However, if it does go to the upside, there's going to be a lot of price action, a lot of upside potential. Just not very likely that's going to happen. So if you want to go long, it could pay off, but very risky there. Now, if you want to go short, that seems like a pretty decent play as of right now. But, eventually, once you hit $6.75, once you hit $5, once you hit $4.90, there's a lot of support past that. So there is money to be made here, just not that much money to be made. So it may not even be worth it to go short. And again, this is a meme stock, so while it does look like a pretty decent short play, that you never know what's going to happen. This could, in fact, rocket up, and you're going to get stuck in a squeeze, which is really, really bad. You don't want to be that person stuck in a squeeze. And there's a gap up and a gap down, so that doesn't really help the analysis. So, yeah, in my personal opinion, this does appear like it's going to keep pulling back to me. So for that reason, I wouldn't go long. Seems pretty risky. If you want to go short, I guess I can support it, but it just doesn't really seem worth it because there's not too much money to be made. There's probably better opportunities out there in the market. So personally, I think it would be the best play just to stay away from this. I definitely wouldn't go long. Not saying you shouldn't, but that's really risky. And if you want to go short, there's just, limited downside potential here. So probably not the best play. Although there is some money to be made there, just not too much. So yeah, for that reason, I'd probably just stay away from it altogether. Not financial advice. So yeah, that is Bridgeline Digital, BLIN. Sorry to everyone who lost money on this today. Very disgusting. And it's not quite a buying opportunity just yet. It seems like it's still going to pull back. So, yeah, good luck to everyone who's good luck to everyone who's currently in this stock and looking to take a position in this stock. All right. Actually, there was some news too. I don't think it was too significant, but I think there was some news. Okay, it says they announced its list of footwear brands that trust Celebros. So they're partnering with a shoe company. Honestly, not quite sure what a shoe company has to do with a cloud marketing software company. But okay. Yeah, I really don't think that anyone cared about this. Obviously, they didn't because it's down 30% today. But that was news today, so just got to point that out. But yeah, that is Bridgeline Digital, BLIN. So that is all the analysis for today. Let's get to the Yolos. And nothing too crazy for the Yolos today, just a lot of fun stuff. So let's get to that. One second, gotta pull this stuff up. Alright, so today we got Wish, Clover, AMC, GME, and Newegg. All different stocks today. So let's do it. Still loading? No, we're good. Okay, this first one is by Cytokin Storm. I think I've reviewed this guy before. They say, well, isn't this just lovely? Wish loss corn with a P. Down $109,000. Okay, so what do we have here? So we got 460 options, calls for Wish, 750 strike, expiring January 2022. Yeah, that's where the losses are coming from right now. Now the only reason why something in the money like this would be down so much, this guy probably FOMO'd in. Took the safe option of buying in the money calls, but probably bought at a pretty high price, and it pulled back significantly. Ouch plus go, yeah. Good. This guy, make use of this new meme. This is where this guy's gonna be at. Wendy's dumpster. His wife's gonna leave him for his boyfriend, or her boyfriend. Okay. So, I mean, this is a good example of, even if you take the safe route and you buy wait in the money calls, doesn't mean you're gonna lose money. You still have to choose a good entry point, and this was not a good entry point. So, I mean, at least this expires in 6 months, 5 months, over 5 months. So this still has a good chance of working out. Just really, really disgusting so far. It's down like a third of the original average. Which, quite honestly, in terms of options, that's not, that's not uncommon, being down 30% on your calls. Disgusting, but kind of normal, to be honest. So, I mean, I have no doubt that by January 2022, this is going to be over 750. But this guy could get assigned at 750 and still be down a lot of money if this goes wrong. But yeah, usually I don't go for in the money calls. It's a safe option, but example right here, it is a safe option, but you can still get screwed if you don't time it correctly. Usually this doesn't happen, but sometimes you just get unlucky, and you can be way in the money and still be down 30%. So yeah, this is pretty disgusting. Where this guy messed up is he didn't time it correctly. Probably FOMO'd in. But at least this isn't way out of the money. He'd be down a lot more. And then down here we got July 16th calls at the 10 strike. That's fine. Down 800 there, but nothing too crazy. Those are probably going to get assigned in the money. But yeah, pretty nasty stuff here. So, what can we learn? Even if you buy way in the money, you're still exposed to a lot of risk if you buy it, if you time it wrong, if you FOMO in. So, don't FOMO, and even if you buy in the money, you can still lose a lot of money. So yeah, Cytokin Storm, thank you for posting. Great content here. Sorry for your loss so far. It's not over yet, but really disgusting stuff. Hope this works out for you. Hopefully Wish comes back in the next 6 months and you can make some of your money back, and hopefully you even go green. So good luck to you, and please post updates. Okay, this one is by Johnny Menace. He says, Clover, lose corn. Yeah, this one is pretty much over. Got 80 calls for Clover for the 12 strike, expiring this Friday, July 9th. So, yeah, this was a 14K YOLO. And right now he's down 13K, down 93%. Disgusting. Yeah, not too much to say about this. He messed up. Bad expiration. This is an FD. I mean, I guess the strike price was decent. It's just that Clover tanked so hard in the last few trading sessions. So this was a mixture of an FD and getting unlucky. Because this was in the money a couple of days ago. Probably should have sold. That would have been the best play. Probably should have sold while he was up. I don't recommend diamond handsing through expiration. That usually doesn't work. When you're up, just sell it. Take the profits and walk. And you know, at this point, still got $1,000, and it ain't gonna work. The Clover is not going to $12 in 2 days. Highly unlikely. So yeah, you know, $1,000, still a lot of money. Got a siren coming. I'm just gonna talk over it. $1,000, still a lot of money. You know, just cut it and save yourself the $1,000. I mean, at this point, hurts a lot, but still a lot of money there. So yeah, if you don't want to lose that, just cut the losses. So this is why you shouldn't buy FDs. And yeah, this is a combination of FD and being unlucky. So bad play and bad luck. I guess it was a decent play actually. Bad expiry date, but the strike was decent. But yeah, this just went really, really wrong. So this is unfortunate. So yeah, at this point, just cut the losses, take your $1,000, and live another day. So Johnny Menace, sorry for your loss. Not over yet, but pretty much over. Thank you for posting. Very entertaining. Yeah, good luck to you in the future. Hope you make your money back. Okay, this one is by Mado. I think that's how you say it. They say, oops. Alright, so this is for AMC. Another FD here, pretty much over. 8 call options, 5 for the 57 strike, 3 for the 55 strike. Both expiring this Friday, July 9th. This was a 10K YOLO, a little above 10K. And yeah, this was a $10,300 YOLO. 10.3K YOLO. And yeah, right now he's down 10K. Down 97%. ATHE up 25%. $2. Okay. I mean, did you buy above $2? You could dump it right now in the post market. Got me excited for a second. Thought I could short it again, but I don't think I'm going to short this at $2. Unless it keeps running. What's Newegg at? Yeah, Newegg is at 60. There goes the money. Yeah, Monica, not financial advice, but if you can dump it right now in the aftermarket, that's probably better than waiting for tomorrow. You probably get a better price right now. So yeah, um, kind of the same situation here. Uh, Not the worst strikes, because AMC was trading around 50 to 60, but it just took a huge dump in the past week, and not a fan of the FDs. So yeah, this is another example of FD plus unluckiness. Bad play plus bad luck. Well, I guess it's a decent play. $2.15. All right. So yeah, not much else to say about this. Similar to the last one. Hodl, don't paper hand, ape together strong. Yeah, that's how you lose money. Diamond hands. Diamond hands is a good way to lose money, honestly speaking. um, Gotta know when to sell. But hey, I hope it hits 215. Looks like it's struggling to break 2 right now, but hopefully it breaks 2 onto 215. Hey, if this goes back to 250, I'm gonna short it. I don't think it will, but if it does, I'm back in this one. Yeah, so pretty disgusting. Bad play plus bad luck. So, Mado, sorry for your loss. Really nasty stuff here. But good luck to you in the future. Hope you make your money back. Thanks for posting. Great content. Alright, this one is by Civil Pair. They say, well, this didn't go as planned. Is this Friday? Usually on Friday we got all the loss posts. But everyone's losing money today. So yeah, this is really bad all around. Here we got I got a bunch of FDs. We got 2 calls for August 21st, 65 strike. Or they're all for August 21st, 65 strike. 1 call for the 145 strike. 1 call for the 90 strike. And then we got a bunch of sells here. So, July 23rd, sold a call for the 56 strike. July 30th, sold a call for the 66 strike. And then July 23rd, sold a call for the 65 strike. So, how do you lose money both ways? This is amazing. You lose money buying and selling calls. It takes a true ape to do this. How is this even possible? Good. Takes a special type of ape to pull this off. So yeah. So not only are these all going to expire worthless, most likely, the buys, 65, 90, 145, those are all probably going to expire worthless. But then he's also going to have to buy 100 shares at $56, buy another 100 shares at $66, and buy another 100 shares for $65. So I don't know what that average is right there. Like probably 60 something bucks. So what? Let's just call it 60 times 300. Was that 18 18,000 bucks. So he's going to lose money on the buys and then lose another 18,000. Well, it's not losing, but he's going to be bag holding at like a 60 average, 300 shares. So I don't even know what this guy was thinking here. Well, I mean, I know what he was thinking. He was thinking it was going to go up and he was going to collect the premiums from the sells and then hopefully collect, and then hopefully the buys hit the strikes and then he could collect on that side too. Yeah, didn't go as planned at all. Now, super bag holding. And I certainly hope he has the money, 18,000 bucks, to cover the assignment when that inevitably happens. Is there more? No. So, yeah, what went wrong here? Way out of the money strikes. FDs. That's not a good recipe. That's a recipe for disaster. And then selling calls. Oh, we sold calls, not puts. Okay. Are they covered? Seems like they're covered. How was he down? Might be naked calls. Well. Selling option calls didn't work. Followed my advice. No, he sold like way out of the money calls here. What is going on? I don't think these are covered. I think these are naked calls. Interesting. Well, yeah. I mean, whatever he was thinking didn't work. So, royally screwed here. So, yeah. Civil Pair, thank you for posting. This is great. I don't even know how you could pull this off. Amazing. But, yeah, this really sucks. Looks like you're going to be bag holding. Taking a fat L. So, sorry for that. But thanks for posting. Very entertaining. Great content. And good luck to you in the future. I hope you make your money back. Okay, this one is by Aggressive Warrior. They say YOLO LMAO. So here we got a single call for GME 310 strike expiring January 2022. This was a $17,000 YOLO, and right now he's down 13.2K, down 79%. Amateur money equals buy. Go bye, yeah. That's what typically happens when you don't have experience with options and then you jump right in. YOLO, it's all gone. Where is and it's gone. Okay. So straightforward here. What's GME at? Is this even possible? It might be possible. Might actually be possible. Kind of unlikely, but, you know, this expires 6 months out. 5.5 months out. So, not likely, but GME could still hit 310. Yeah, this is tough. Do you cut or do you hold? I'd probably cut, to be honest. Like, this would take another meme mania for this to work, which it might actually come before January. But yeah, I mean, I like the leaps. I just don't really like the strike price. Personally, I'd probably cut here. There is a chance this is going to work, but kind of unlikely. So I'd probably cut here. Interesting. Yeah, tough situation. Um, I mean, I guess you can hold for you can continue to hold this because it's a leaps. IV Crush, Theta Decay will not be that bad until like November, December. That's when you're really going to start to see the value start to decrease. But if it holds steady at this price, around like 200, the value is going to hold. So, yeah, I think, actually, I think he should hold this. And hopefully GME goes back up. But once it starts getting to expiration time, a few months before expiration, before January, then you have to start considering to cut. And hopefully it goes back up before then and you can make some money back. And maybe even go in the green. Unlikely, but maybe. So, yeah, kind of bad luck here because GME tanks so hard, but at least it's a leaps. So that gives you the leverage of being able to hold this. And not losing value on this until expiration day gets near. Did I cover the guy YOLO on Newegg? Newegg is next. Maybe that's the one you're talking about. So, I mean, I guess this was a decent play. Didn't really work out. Got kind of unlucky. But at least it's a leaps. So there's still hope. Just looking kind of, chances are looking kind of slim here. But anyway, Aggressive Warrior, thank you for posting. Good luck to you. Very sorry for the loss so far. Hope this works out for you. And please post updates. Okay, we got a Newegg one here by Xemisith. I'm not even going to try that. Whatever. They say, Newegg, about to implant eggs inside me. Okay. So here we got, so this was just today. Here we got 15 calls for Newegg 40 strike at the expiring August 20th. So this was done today. This was a, what is this? 18K YOLO. And right now he's up 15.5K, up 87%. So yeah, this was a day trade with calls. Very risky stuff here. I would not recommend doing this unless you're okay losing all your money. It could pay off really big, and it did in this situation. But, you know, if it goes wrong, you're going to lose all your money. So, up 87%, but if this went the other way, would have been down like 87%. So, not really much to say here. I don't recommend anyone do this. Very risky stuff. This is an advanced play. I'm not sure if this guy actually knows what he's doing or he just got lucky. But hey, it worked out here. I guess this expires a month out, so way in the money call here. $40. or it was, it is. I don't know what price he bought it at. But yeah, you know, this is a really risky play. I don't recommend doing this. If you do this, know the risk, which is losing all your money. Worked out here. So, high risk, high reward. I personally wouldn't do this, and I don't recommend this, but worked out really well here. So, yeah, whatever. Amethyst. Thank you for posting. Congratulations to you. Really Chad play here. Really risky, and it paid off. So congratulations. Takes a certain type of ape to do this. I bet you a lot of apes do this. They just don't post it unless they make. I wonder if he would have posted this if it went bad. But anyway, a lot of attendees. Congratulations. Very happy for you. And good luck to you in the future. Okay, we're going to do low rollers post here, and then that's the show. Yeah, I saw this one. This is shares. So, nothing too crazy here. Just wrote it all the way up. This is like a less extreme version of the post I just reviewed. But yeah, you know, shares up 100%, 96%, very nicely done. So, you know, probably bought Newegg way back, or before it took off today. So, yeah, timed very nicely here. Very, very well done. Okay, so that's the show for today, guys. Appreciate everyone being here. You guys make this show what it is. So, thank you guys. Channel's going really nicely. Alright, so I'm going to sign out now. Anything else before I go? What's Newegg at right now? I'm going to try to get these shares. Well, it's holding at 60. So hopefully I can get into this. I don't know what kind of BS that is. No shares. It didn't even say no shares available. It said not available to trade. Yeah. Tomorrow, I think this is coming down. Tomorrow. Better take profit soon. And there's going to be some, you know, unfortunately, some newbies who's going to FOMO into Newegg at $60. RIP. So, yeah, I'm going to try to short this one if I can get the shares. Anyway, that's the show for today, guys. All right, let's sign out. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.